Hey, and welcome to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to talk about everything in regards to the topic on the title. Obviously it's talking about us, you and me and everyone else who's watching this video. Basically why most people won't even get to the rank that they desire, or why they won't get to the top, and why some people might even get there that are watching this video. I'm going to tell you about all of these things and why it is likely for you or unlikely for you to get there. First of all, in the background you'll be watching a video or gameplay video of me in the past few days, just me playing ranked. Obviously this is Plat 1 to Diamond 3 lobby, so it's you know, a mix of both. And yeah, before we get into the details, if you like or dislike the video, put in the comments what you think. Feel free to follow me on Twitch as well if you want to support my journey. And yeah, let's get into the details. Now, first of all, this is a kind of controversial topic because I don't want to like say things that will stop you from grinding or working hard towards your goals in the game, or for anything basically. It is just that we gotta stay realistic here, okay? It is not easy at all to look at these things and just accept the fact that you know, you can't do much about not getting to the point that you want to be in. Now there's reasons for that, obviously. Number one, the biggest reason of all of them is obviously everyone learns at a different pacing, okay? Let me explain. If you've played a lot of competitive games in the past, you will notice that most people just, they're crazy at the game and they have like 20 or 30 wins. Especially in this game, you can see it. Whenever you go into the scoreboard, top 500, it shows you how many wins they had in the season to get to the rank they're in. And some of these people have like 50 ranked wins and they're like already top 500, okay? And others have like 200 or 300 wins and they're like gold or plat or whatever. And you might tell yourself, I'm just trash, I'm terrible, like what can I do? That like I will never get there. And then for some people you're actually right, but not for the reasons that you think. It's not that you are you in of itself. You as a person, you're not that bad, okay? It's just that people need different amount of times to learn things in the game, okay? Some people take like a few minutes, some people take a few hours, some people take days, some people take weeks, some take months for basic shit, you know? And some of these people, they just have the skill set to go crazy with certain things and to just learn the game naturally. Now, that does not mean that the other ones that take longer times to learn things just don't have the skills to get there, okay? That just means that it'll take them way longer to get to the same spot that the other person got to. And especially for this game, like for certain other games, I can understand if you think to yourself, okay, I just can never get there, okay? Let's talk about an FPS game, okay? Like Counter-Strike, okay? You playing Counter-Strike and you see all of these people that just one-tap you before you see it. Their reaction time is crazy good, their aim is crazy good, you see them, you're dead immediately. There are some people like that, yes. And some of these games, you just have no chance of being at the top. But I feel like in this game, it's a bit different, okay? Since there's so many different characters, or so many types of characters that don't require crazy aim, but mostly just crazy decision-making, I feel like everyone has a chance to go crazy rank-wise. Now, why is the title still so negative, and why does it say why you most likely will not get to the rank that you desire, or to the top ever? Now, it has to do with time, okay? Hear me out, okay? Now, different people have different amount of time to practice in the game, which is normal, right? Some people are employed, they have a life, they have a family, and some people just have nothing and they just play the game all day. Other people have life and family and everything, but they play the game all day still because they just, you know, I don't know, that's what they do, okay? They're for a living, or they work from home, or whatever the fuck, okay? So you have these different types of people that have different resources to put into themselves to grind and to get into a better skill set, okay? Now, what does that mean for you? You might play the game 2 hours or 3 hours a day, and you'll think to yourself, okay, well, I've spent a lot on the game, okay, a big amount of time on the game, so I should be better than most people, right? Because 3 hours every day, most people can't play every day. Not for 3 hours either. But then you have to be realistic at the same time. 3 hours every day is not much when you try to get to the top. It just is not. It's not. For any game, it's not, okay? If I think back to League of Legends, or even this, because League of Legends for me, since I was in school back then, I came back home from school and I played 13 to 20 games a day. That is more than 5 hours a day, okay? And that was normal, okay? There was days where I went even crazier, okay? And 3 hours or 2 hours every day seemed like a joke to me. That's like 3 games a day. Like, okay, relax. I can do that easily back then, anyways, when I was in school. And there's some people that live like that every day and do that for any game, you know? They have the same thing. They have the same amount of time that they can put into the game. So you, with your 2 or 3 games, you will, if you don't have the skill, the desire to be at the top, okay, and the skill in yourself to learn things fast, you will not get there. It's impossible. So even if you have the hopes, or if you think you can do it, it is not gonna happen, okay? You need to spend way more time compared to other people to actually get there. You have to, like, to make it kind of work, you have to spend time when you're not playing, watching videos or whatever, because 2 to 3 games a day is like nothing, right? Or like 1 hour to 2 hours a day is nothing. Even 3 hours sometimes, like for certain ranks, is like nothing. So you have to, if you don't have the time to play the game, at least watch multiple videos every day, looking at things, watching other people's gameplay, learning from that. It is just a lot of grind that people underestimate, especially for gaming. Because if you think of gaming is like a sport, okay? It's called esports, right? If you think of any player, football, basketball, like anything, okay? Tennis, these people's, like, their whole life is the sport, okay? So if you want to get to the top, obviously you need to spend your whole life in that, okay? No, you personally, if you just want to get to like top 5% or whatever, it is possible, but it's still hard, okay? Don't underestimate, like, just because you tell yourself, okay, well, I don't want to be top 500, so it should be easy. No, it's not, okay? Even to diamond, getting to diamond is going to be hard, okay? Because the people that get to diamond also spend the amount of time I was talking about in the game, okay? So whenever you do not get there, or whenever you're in gold or plat or even lower, like bronze, silver, and you're just like grinding very hard and you can't get out there, it is not like that you're bad, or like you're naturally bad. You naturally don't know how to grind. You naturally can't play the game. It's not that, okay? It is most likely just that you have not spent enough time in the game, and you don't have spent enough resources in yourself to grind and to get better as a person, simply because you as a person, you need longer to learn things. So, you know, that's the main thing. You have to act on your own, like according to your own body, if that makes sense. So some people, yes, they take a few weeks and then they'll be there. You might take a few months or even years to get there. But once you're there, you're there. So it's the same thing, right? It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there. It matters if you do get there and if you spend enough time to try to get there. Okay. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, because what I'm basically trying to say is you're not bad. Okay, it's not about being good or bad. Most games are about spending enough time in the game, and then that is like, who has spent more time in the game, that is the person that is just, you know, the higher rank. Unless you're a special person who just learns very fast, but there's very few people that learn very fast in the world. I looked at a few stats. It said like 20% out of 100, obviously, of the whole player base of a game or competitive game learns super fast, okay? And even less of these people, very few of those have the mechanical skill afterwards to actually separate themselves from others. So whenever you hear that, you think to yourself, well, I'm not part of the 20%, obviously, probably, so I can't get that. No, that just means the 20% get that faster than the 80%. But then a few people only out of the 20% have the natural skill to also use that to, you know, be at the top. That also means at the same time, someone from the 80%, the remaining 80%, might spend enough time in the game to be a part of the 20%, like rank-wise. So when the 20% get to like Celestial, okay, and you're like, oh, whatever the fuck rank is called, I don't know, and you're like one of the 80%, and you spend so much energy there as well, you're at the same spot now. Now it's just mechanical skill for this specific character that you're playing. So it's not like they are better. It just means, like I said, you need to spend more time in the game. That's it, and you'll be at the same level. That's basically what I wanted to say. Because people like, they give up because they think to themselves, well, I just don't have it in me. No, it's just that you haven't spent enough time yet in the game to have it, to even have a chance to have it in you, if that makes sense. So, like I said, whenever you're bad, it's not you being bad, it's just you not having spent enough time in the game for your personal learning curve. Keep that in mind whenever you play games. It's the best way, or the best thing in my opinion, to stay motivated and to grind harder and to just understand that you can get there. If you just spend enough time, it is easily possible. And that's all I wanted to say. So for the future, whenever you play the game and whenever you grind in the game and you just lose and you keep telling yourself, well, I'm bad, I'm trash, I can't do this, I'm fucking, it's impossible for me, I'm just not made to play the game. Try to keep in mind, maybe it's just that you have to spend more time. It's for the, okay, this is not gambling, it's gaming, so it's not a bad thing to ask for that, okay? At the same time, whenever that happens, you have to accept, like, whatever you say, okay, don't be delusional as well. Don't tell yourself, well, I am good, I just, you know, need to spend more time in the game. So if somebody tells you you're bad, you just have to, no, well, I'm not bad, okay? I'm good, but I give me a few more days, I'll be better than you, okay? You can tell it yourself, but if you tell it to people, they're gonna think you're fucking stupid, okay? So it's just a personal mindset thing, just to keep that in mind, okay? Don't try to like convince people of some weird shit, okay? That's not how it works. For them, it's the easiest thing to say you're bad, and in theory, yes, you're bad currently, but you'll be good in the future, okay? That's all I want to say. For now, thanks for watching. I'm out. That should be all of it I want to say. Second half of the game might be for another video, maybe. Anyways, we won that one, by the way, just so you know. Feel free to like or dislike, put in the comments what you think. Feel free to subscribe, or don't if you don't want to. Feel free to follow me on Twitch as well, and I'm out. Goodbye.